Hello everyone, Triple MC back for a new playthrough. This game is amazing, and it's called 1980X. Now, 1980X is this amazing pixel arcade retro indie style game. It resonates with my heart beyond belief, and I hope it'll resonate with yours. I've already played through it once. I tried to do a whole recording, but it just didn't work, and then I did a second playthrough, and I got the audio I wanted, but I didn't get my voice. So this time I'm doing a voiceover for it, but that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. Just some quick information about the game. It is developed by Hybit Games. I believe it's a Swedish company. And some amazing indie games are coming out of the European European continent and everything. Oh my god, they have indie on lock. At least, I mean, so many other countries, but they're just like this up and coming. I don't know how to explain it. Trust me, I've seen so many of them. Published by Sunka Games, or Sunka. Sorry if I butchered that, I really apologize. But yeah, the game released about a year ago on Steam. And then this year, the reason why I was able to see it, because it kind of got a little bit more hype, is because it actually got released for the Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch this year. Or at least that they were slated to release this year. I got my hands on it for $9.99 on Steam, and that's why I'll be playing it today, along with the PlayStation 4 controller, just because I love using the PS4 controller. It's one of the best controllers around. But yeah, it's just, I had to play this game and make sure that I capture the audio of it, because the synth in this game is strong. The synth is strong. Like, oh my god, it is beautiful. I want this album like there is no tomorrow. Like, beyond belief. But yeah, I don't know what the game is going to be priced at for the PS4 and the Xbox One, but like I said, I got it on Steam for $9.99, and it's going to be an episodic adventure, supposedly. So this is technically part 1 of the game. Alright, and as you can see, like I said, I already beat the whole game. But we're going to start right at the beginning with the beating heart. And here we go. Oh my god, just the opening track is phenomenal. Oh, look at the detail in the background of all the buildings and cities. The sound of the little sound effects of the train, everything is it's just so well done. Beating heart. And we are in the game. I'll be using my D-pad because the analog stick just it's not right. This game wasn't built for an analog stick. It has the capability, but all these 80s style games are really made for the D-pad. Actually, it's really made for a joystick. Oh my god, I love this. I love the graphics. It's such a classic side-scrolling beat-em-up game. I like how the woman's name is Sleaze. That's horrible. And yes, I love horrible things. It's terrible. Let's see what's his name. Come on, get her. Glam. I got Sleaze and Glam and Psycho. And Candy. There's Candy right there. And Noise. Hear that beat? I want this vinyl. If there ever is a vinyl, like if there is, oh my god, please send it to me. Hybit Games, I'll pay for it out of my own pocket. Just tell me when and where. Ooh, a bat. Ooh, the damage of that bat. 3, 4. Got about 4 swings into it. Wrong. The first bat you get in the game allows you to hit over 7 times. Actually, if you check later on, the bat only lasts 3 hits. 3 to 4. I wonder what it was about that first one. I like the little combos you can make in this game. And since there's no tutorial, I had to figure it all out on my own, which just made it more rewarding. I do love tutorials. Roundhouse kick. Or tornado kick. Now, yeah, this game would be like, tornado kick, tornado kick. Sorry, Hubba. She had to go down. Ugh. The sound effect, it looks like I'm going towards the hospital. So that's a grab move that I just did that I could never get correctly. It only happens randomly. Oh, so that guy's name is Riot. Alright, so I like how they, each color represents, I think each color is, oh wait, that was Bubba, so Riot was the other guy. I think the color changing, the skin color, that's not the skin color, but the color skins are, change towards, maybe not. That doesn't look. Does that look like Glam was originally? Ah, I died. Alright, get everyone close. Tornado kick! Tornado kick! I really don't like hands. Sound effects are spot on. Look at that. Oh. Man, it's hard to get to the hospital. Hospital. Come in healthy. Leave terribly beaten up. Oh, look at that skyline. Listen to that sound. Be quiet. By the way, if I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. It might be Hitbit. On the Wikipedia it says Hitbit, H-I-T-bit, but here it says Hybit.
There I was, up in my room, just like every other night, counting taillights on the highway. Soon the cars below would reach the city. But me, I'd still be here, stuck in sleepy suburbia. so I thought. But sometimes extraordinary things will happen if you just let them.
I had a cassette player just like that. Well, headphones are, I think I had headphones like that as well. 1980X. I really like how this game opened right here. This whole scene right here is very 80s. It's very 80s Hollywood. Like, this is how they would show off the opening credits. You know what I mean? We don't get opening credits anymore a lot. So this is pretty awesome. This whole game is a perfect, not a perfect, I don't know if perfect is the right word, but it is a very well thought out 80s style game. Taking in the ideas of a lot of 80s. Like, just the opening credits, the narration from the actual main character, his inner monologue and thoughts is very 80s coming of age, which I believe that's what they're trying to get with this game. Oh, look at that sunrise animation. Oh, that's so nicely done. It's so well done. Oh, what a good beat.
Welcome to suburbia, just outside the city, sometime in 1980X. What you see around here used to be all that I cared for, because it was all that I knew. It was here that I'd met my first friends, rode my first bike, found my first love, and found out that nothing lasts forever. This is the place I grew up in and grew out of. A place I loved and hated.
God, I feel it. Does anyone else
I
remember those?
walking around these blocks for hours, just waiting for something to happen. I knew I needed to move forward, but every day felt like I was on a road to nowhere. The same office buildings and cheap restaurants, the grocery store, the laundromat, and the video rental place where Dad used to take me on the weekends. He'd be looking for classics, while I was more into superheroes.
Mine was my
Oh
mom.
man, we could go on forever.
Always, once a week to the
But
Hollywood
then,
video store.
We
Shout
didn't
out
go there
Hollywood Video.
anymore. It was no big deal. These days, I guess I was just looking for anything that could make my heart skip a beat again. And that was when I found it.
You just feel it pulse.
The factory was built long before I was born, but had been shut down and abandoned for as long as I could remember. Mom used to tell me to stay away from there, but there was something down that pitch black alley that caught my eye. It took all the guts I had to go down the stairs. The basement air was thick with cigarette smoke and 10,000 volts of energy. And in the midst of this electric haze stood an army of high-tech creatures, their huge crystal-clear screens flashing before my eyes.
This game is beautiful.
I'd seen video games before. Dad even brought home one black and white model when I was really young. But this was something else. Something you could not take home with you. And this place was definitely no hangout for children. In front of these machines stood some of the coolest, uncool people I had ever seen. They were the freaks, the geeks, the misfits, the outcasts, the real rebels, part of something the outside world could not understand or even knew existed. These guys were all playing trance-like, totally absorbed, as if they experienced something from another dimension. Maybe I could be one of them.
Amazing transition, by the way. Out of the void. And we're into our side-scrolling shooters. We went from a side-scrolling beat 'em up to a side-scrolling shooter. Got him. There we go. This is that beat. The beat just makes you want to get up and dance. And yes, if you're wondering, I am dancing nicely right now. And if you're not, why? Why not? I'm about to explode. Give me smoking. Right between the rocks. Next battle. Alright, we can all take a moment and know that, 80s pixelated arcade style shooter games like that were not this graphically detailed, but this is what we imagined when we saw it.
Laser.
Double laser. pretty good. Never mind. Oh, you guys, that's not me. Except for those guys who obviously clearly got away from me. Oh, look at that. That's some good... That is some good boss battle music right there. Continue. What a classic continue. I'm glad they sent me right to the boss battle. And that's another dead boss. As you see right here, I thought that was the second form. It was not. Go, go, go! I do not miss that sound. God, I don't miss that sound.
It wouldn't be fair to say I didn't do my best in school. At least for a while, I really tried to make it work. But now, walking those hallways with all those people, I wasn't really there. I was on an asteroid somewhere, fighting space invaders. But then there was her. This punk rocker from the Southern District. She was the wildest thing I'd ever seen. Oh man, that girl was born a rebel. Free to go wherever she wanted to.
She has, of course, she's got the baddest looking car ever. Black on black. Everything is black.
Free in a way I could still only dream of.
The Runaway. Go. Is anyone else getting like a, what was it? What's a good one? A reference? Maybe Cruising USA? Do you remember that? Like I'm asking like someone's gonna answer that question. But no, like that's kind of what it reminds me of. At least what it reminds me of. I could be completely off. It might be actually a different title, but the one I'm remembering is Cruising USA. And what was the other one? There's another one with a time limit on there with it. Rally X? No, Rally X wasn't. What was that game? You're on a timer like this. For years, I didn't even know there was laps in that game. But then again, I would crash every 10 seconds. Like about right here. I do that, and I would never get to the checkpoints. That's how terrible I used to be at video games. I didn't used to get to the checkpoint, so for years, I didn't even know that that was a thing. I just thought it was a short little game that you just played until the timer ran out. I always thought it was really weird that someone would do that for a game. Come on, stop spinning out, man. Go, go, go. But yeah, if you... I know I'm bringing it in, but this is perfect timing for such just mundane gameplay. If you like what you see here, please hit the like button. And if you want to subscribe to more of me and me playing games, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And if not, don't worry, I upload hopefully if everything works right, which doesn't always. But I upload every single day, well not every single day, Monday through Friday. Saturdays are an iffy day. If it's something I feel like I need to show everybody, I will upload on Saturday. If not, I'll wait for Monday to come along. You know what I mean? It's just me doing playthroughs of games. So, yeah. But please hit that like and subscribe button. Everybody, it really helps me as a content creator. It tells me what you guys like, what you guys don't like, what you want to see. Please put in the comments if this is something you enjoy. If you have any recommendations for better quality videos, I am recording on OBS right now. Recording everything off of through OBS Studios, and recording this right now through a default Microsoft recording software. You know what I mean? I'm at my beginnings. Oh, I'm about to lose. Come on. So close. Bam. Gotta love those times. Oh, hear the beat of that game. Oh, the music is so amazing in this game. And my recording does not do the graphics of this game justice. Everything is so crystal clear when I'm playing it, and if you all have any recommendations on how to clear this image up, do I need a new processor, better graphics card? Please let me know. I would love to.
Started hanging out in the arcade almost every night. Standing there beside the other players, watching every move their fingers made. This was the real thing. Another life was just one credit away. Down here, I found new worlds. A new meaning. I could be whoever I wanted to be. Travel to outer space, experience fantasy and fear, or just take a walk on the wild side of town. But nothing could beat the rush of the highway. Speeding cars, reminding me that there was a way out, a road to somewhere. The city on the horizon. I'd drive all night to get to that place.
I know I gush over the audio tracks and the score of this game, but I don't care. I love it. I love every freaking second of it. And this is coming from someone who's played this game for now 3 hours total. And it's not that long of a game. And I love that every car was actually a 3D image with a pixelation skin on it. So, I got hit with a bike. I hit a bike on accident. And then the biker hits me and slows me down. Get out of the way. Pick up some speed. By the way, guys, the speed limit, if you didn't see the speed sign, which was way back
when. It wasn't
when,
just about the escape.
It's 75.
It was about transformation. For every visit I made, every game I uncovered, every move I mastered, I felt stronger, more confident. Some guys said I was nothing but a dreamer, completely out of touch with reality. But I don't know. Down here, I was free. I was in control. No one told me where to go or what to do. The only bad part about it was having to come back up to the real world.
And I'm out of gas. Little birdie in the window. These are some amazing shots, by the way. These fit that 80s genre so well. John Hughes would is that John Hughes? No, I think it's no, it's John Hughes. Yeah, John Hughes would be proud.
Back when we were kids, life was so much easier. You could go from bug collector in the morning to bank robber before bedtime. Anything was possible. Then came high school, and everyone got brainwashed. People started seeing you the way they wanted to see you. Be the brain, be the clown, be the troublemaker, be popular. People would define you in the most convenient way. And then, that's who you are. They say that when you grow up, something inside you dies. I'm still not sure if that's good or bad. When you're a child, shadows seem darker and lights seem brighter. Everything is more terrifying and more exciting at the same time.
So I'm gonna say this right here. I love all kinds of games. I do. And I do enjoy this style of game. This style of gameplay. But I just am terrible at it. So I'm just gonna let y'all know right then and now. I'm terrible at this. The infinite runners, you know what it is? I feel like I fall into a trance when I play the game. The background kind of trances me out, and I lose focus. And when you in an endless runner like this, it's split second button mashing. You know what I mean? So I get wrecked a few times in this world. But don't worry, it'll all be worth it for the final boss. You will all enjoy the look of the final boss, and if you don't, what is wrong with you? A beautiful boss. I'm hyping this boss up because you don't look at it and you're like, what the hell? I'm pretty good. I finally got my lightning blade. Game over. I never noticed that sound effect till just now. The unsheathing of the blade. Where is that checkpoint? Even using the D-pad, still jump down is so difficult. And I don't know why down jump is so difficult for me, but it is. It wrecks me in these games. Checkpoint. Insta-death. And that's how I learned. It tricked me this time. Totally got me that time. Ah! Yeah, you're gonna see that a lot in this one. Why am I horrible at this game? Why am I horrible at endless runners? I think it's because I get too panicky. Finally, that Thunder Blade. Or the Lightning Blade. It wouldn't be right to call it a Thunder Blade. Slide, electric slide. Over. Ow. I like how it even changes the sound effect that the blade makes as it's being sliced through the air. Nice. This is where the spikes begin to rise. What could it have been? The boss? Probably. You know, I've been watching these games for a bit. Each game seems to have a bit of a theme, an idea to it. Or a good amount of them do. I feel like the side-scrolling shooter and this endless runner, like, really feel like the games that the character's playing in the arcade, not necessarily a reflection of what's happening in his life. Like, the beat 'em up, I felt like was a reflection of him walking down the street and getting jumped. And I also felt like the runaway was more of a car scene with him driving, essentially. I love that I found that. I didn't know I could just slide under them. So close. But yeah, that's what I feel like. I feel like the certain ones have a theme to the player, the main character's life, and then the other ones are more just his escape in the arcades. Still amazing. I love playing all the games. see. You know, I've seen many indie endless runners in my time. And even though this game is only like 15 minutes long, it's one of the best I've ever played. Which is both amazing and extremely sad. Because that's not the theme of this game. They just were doing it because they needed one of the games of that era. It wasn't like, this is the game. And they did it so well. They did all of them very well. But I felt like this one in particular, they did quite well. I never felt like it was the controls that were causing me to die. It was me messing up in a critical moment and dying because of that. Why were you in there, last boulder? Where are you going? Light. I lost it. Oh, I love I did that. Oh, one life to live. Checkpoint. Yes. That's boss battle music if I ever heard it. There's no face. By the way, shout out to anybody in the comments below that can match that reference. Match that reference. Glad I wasn't up there. Ah. By the way, most terrifying part of this game is trying to dodge where that attack's coming from, and it should be quite obvious because he has quite a towel. It's like, I don't even know why I took that hit. I should just let it be. Ooh, that was a good shot. That was a good slide. Get away. Still gets me nervous. That's game.
I used to love the weekends. Watching cartoons on early morning TV without a care in the world. The whole family together, free to do whatever we wanted to. going for long rides in our car, me falling asleep in the back seat, and getting carried to bed when we got home. But then this thing with Dad happened, and now I wasn't sure our family would ever be able to put the pieces back together.
I'm so just drawn into this story. I want to know so much more.
Being home alone with Mom, watching her too fall apart. I couldn't stand it. I had to go somewhere. Anywhere. I just had to get out. I used to fantasize about the city, vaguely planning my escape, but never actually getting on the train. Instead, I kept hanging around at the video store, seeking comfort in made-up stories where I could pretend I was someone else. Mom would always tell me to quit dreaming and get back into the real world. I couldn't care less. That night at the arcade, everything changed.
Kill screen. It's not even press to play, it just says run. Slay 3 dragons to escape the maze. I don't know why, I just felt like it needed to be said that way. By the way, I love the graphics right here. Correct me if wrong, it's kind of, am I wrong to say this is kind of a vector graphics look? I wish someone in the comments would be able to tell me whether or not I'm off. But it's a dungeon maze crawl game. Very classic. I honestly could say that I'd never played a game like one of these games during my youth. This is a little bit before me, this look and everything, but personally, I know it sounds weird, but this game makes me actually want to search out a game such as this. Like some of the games of the earlier PC that was like this. And I died. So, the cool thing about this game is that you save up your experience points and your levels every time you die. So, the whole purpose is to die in this maze. You're supposed to die, be reborn, get back up, and keep moving until you progress longer through the thing. But yeah, I honestly, this game makes me want to try out a game like this. Like, I could play a game like this. Even if it was just simple graphics, as long as what the creator was trying to show me is something interesting, and better yet, I would love a story of it. You know what I mean? Like, so if y'all know of a game like this, please comment down below so I can check it out. I probably won't be able to record it because it'll look terrible, but I would still love to play it. I love games. For now I am, but I will level up, and I will defeat this maze. But yeah, I'm always about game recommendations. Alright, looks like we got our first boss, first dragon. So, the way the game works, if you haven't noticed already, is if you look at the on the left hand of the screen, you'll see the damage that I inflict and the damage that is being inflicted upon me. Now, I have 3 choices of attack, and one is resistant, one is weakness, and the other one I think it may be considered resistant as well. So your goal is in this game is to memorize each enemy in the game, and its weakness. And then that is the only real way to progress in this game, because if not, you'll never be able to even take down one enemy unless you find its weakness. Trust me, I tried. But we're gonna go after this dragon. This dragon is not gonna beat us. We are level 2, but we will get stronger. Enemy used slice vector. Slit vector. Slit vector? I think that's what the attack's called. Now, when it comes to healing, I'm only allowed to heal once per match. I actually kind of like that, because that means I have to really determine where I should re-heal myself. Because your health, as you can see, will carry on to the next battle. So sometimes it's better to heal up right before you're about to end an enemy, even if it means taking an extra hit damage, because you'll still be at a higher amount of HP than you were before. Get level 4. Oh, only 35. But I will find my way out. Here we go. And I know how to its weakness this time. There goes the first dragon. And now we're gonna start seeing the walls starting to freak out. The computer itself is starting to panic, essentially. For the game. I love it. I love this whole, just the walls that themselves tell you that part of the story. You don't need to know that that's what's happening here. So let's go this way. Go towards the red dot, as you can see on the map. And by now we have, once you hit level 4, most enemies could die within 2 hits. So I believe the slimes, what are they actually called? I can't, the name is there. IVA dot something. And this is a different colored version of that one. This is May.06. Me maybe? May? No, B. M-A-E would be May, yeah. See, now I'm starting to think that the game isn't just giving me code and just giving me a scripted word. Now I feel like this is more about my life. Anyone else getting that vibe right now? Its weakness. Oh, I meant to heal. And in case you're wondering, I am pressing the button multiple times to try to get up. It's not just like a single push. Just wreck these things. Sorry guys. You're just in my way. I can't, I'm stuck in a maze. I have a legit reason to not be able to go to my room. great death animation. Alright, anyone else getting the feels from the music and the voiceover and everything? 'Cause I am.
Found its weakness. My level maxed out. The Dragon of Fear. That's cool. I didn't know the name of the dragon was Fear. I wish my quality of my images was a little bit better, because it's just not doing the scene of the game justice.
boss who now started stealing my powers away. And I inflict no damage at all.
What happened that night, I honestly couldn't say. I was still there, but nothing was the same.
Like, oh, I have to press it myself. Which, by the way, look at that. Every time you press it, it just... I love it. You're never alone, kid. They'll always be there. Take where you need to go. Just making feel amazed.
The game was not over. It was just beginning.
And that is game, folks. Tell me you weren't impressed. Just shut up and take my money already. I would have bought the entire season after this if it was on sale. Wow. I cannot wait till the next one. But yeah, that's game, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw here, hit the like button. If you like to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. This has been a fantastic experience to play. I ended up playing it twice, and I was not disappointed in either game playthrough. Yeah, it's just, the story is good. I really like it. But yeah, I'm gonna let the credits roll because these people, they deserve their acknowledgement. They did an amazing work. Just like when in the film industry and the music industry and all that, you gotta watch the credits. You gotta acknowledge that these people worked on this game, and they are amazing, and they deserve praise because this is an amazing game. Like I said, it is out on Xbox One, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. At least it's set this year. I'm pretty sure that it actually has released. I haven't confirmed it though, but I can tell you it is released on PC on Steam right now. I personally was able to get it for $9.99, but that may have been on sale. I'm not sure what the final price is, but that's what I got it on, and it was, hell, honestly, $9.99. I think that's a good number. Honestly, it's a really good number for this game, especially because it's episodic, so probably $10 each game. That's great. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna have the credits roll and that, but other than that, y'all have an amazing day. This is Triple MC. Later.